The polar ice caps have been shrinking in summer and expanding in winter for millions of years. But in the last 3 decades, the Arctic sea ice at the end of each summer's melt has been getting steadily smaller. The decline was already alarming, but in 2007, when the sea ice melt shattered the previous record by almost 25%, researchers at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center wondered, is this an anomaly or part of an even more alarming trend?
We have had low ice cover since 1998 in the Arctic. And what that means is that you have more open water in the region. And with more open water, you're getting more solar energy into the system. So the Arctic Ocean has actually been warming up.
As the ice melts, less light energy is reflected back into space, and more of the sun's energy is absorbed into the ocean, which fuels further melting. In March 2008, the ice cap rebounded to a near normal winter level. But much of this ice was thin, single-year ice, and after a record rate of melting in the month of August, the ice shrank to its second smallest extent on record.
If it keeps on going, then the potential is that you lose the perennial ice altogether. Then we'll have a blue ocean in the Arctic. Now, if the ocean becomes blue, there'll be a lot of environmental impacts. There are a lot of ecological impacts.
Commisso says the 30 years of satellite data we have on Arctic sea ice suggest that it's not likely to recover. As a scientist, he is intrigued by the trends, but personally, he worries about the planet's future.
Well, it makes me feel sad. A lot of things can happen in terms of impacts to the environment, impacts to the ecosystem, not just in the Arctic, but for the whole Earth. And the ocean is such a big part of the climate system. And you perturb it a little bit, and you're gonna change the climate of the world.
One result of such global climate change has already begun to emerge at the other end of the Earth. Summer sea ice minima in the southern hemisphere have not been declining, as warmer ocean water promotes evaporation, which creates more snow to feed the Antarctic ice fields. NASA scientists are using a suite of satellites to study sea ice at both poles, trying to better understand how a complex set of phenomena such as cloud cover, reflectivity, the thickness of the ice, weather patterns like La Niña and El Niño, and ocean temperature affect the trends we see today.